Let's make some coasters. My scrap bin's getting pretty full. Whenever that happens, I know it's a good time to make some cutting boards and coasters. So I figured I would take some of my better cut-offs and make a set of coasters. I picked out a few nice pieces of walnut and maple for this coaster set. Here, I'm taking a piece of walnut that wasn't dimensioned and setting it up on my planer sled. This is to run it through my planer and get it flat. The other pieces are already jointed, so this is the only piece that needed any work. After a couple light passes, I take it off the board, flip it over, run it through again, get a nice flat parallel board. With the layout already determined, all you gotta do here is add the glue to the piece. Spread it evenly, making sure you get good coverage, and then get it in clamps. And remember, when you're doing a glue up, your goal is to get even clamping pressure all along the piece. You want to get a little bit of squeeze out, but not too much. About 12 hours in the clamps, that was plenty of time for this glue to set. Now let's get the clamps off. Here I'm using a scraper to remove some of the excess glue that squeezed out. I've seen people use chisels. I tried chisels once and gouged my piece pretty bad, so I picked up this scraper on Amazon. One side of this block was pretty flat, so I just ran it through the planer to get parallel flat sides. The flat reference side, I took the block over to the bandsaw. Here, I'm going to saw this block into thinner pieces for multiple sets of coasters. After the bandsaw, back over to the planer. Since we already have flat sides, we just run these through the planer to get rid of the chatter marks we got from resawing. Now I'm setting up the table saw to rip these coasters down closer to final dimensions. For these coasters, I'm going for about 4¼ inches. With the coasters ripped to width, it's time to break out the crosscut sled and get these coasters cut down to final length. With my coasters square and at final dimension, I decided to take them over to the router table and put a small chamfer on the bottom. This is a small detail, but I think it gives it a nice look. Getting ready for finishing, knocking the corners down, getting rid of all sharp edges, and then sanding these things down to final grit. Get them ready for the finish. For these coasters, I decided to use a wipe-on poly. It offers good protection and should hold up to the use that these things will get. This is a quick project you can make with those scraps that you've been holding on to. So get out there and make a set for yourself. Well, that wraps it up for another project. I just want to thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you would, do me a favor and leave a comment below and let me know something you would like to see me make on the channel. See you next time.